So the bearing, the rear bearings, from time to time, you're going to want to take these and clean them. And we'll go over that in another video of how to clean them. But to get the bearing off of here and the lube ring, you have to pull out the key. Then you can just slide these bearings should slide real easy on and off of here. You can take a little bit of sandpaper and smooth some of these down if you have some rough areas, but you should not have to pound any of these pieces on or off of these axles. So you can see how easily this bearing slides on and off of here. The appropriate way to put the bearing on there is making sure that this inner bearing extension slides in first. It should be on the interior of the cart. That's the same on the other side. It would be just the opposite. On the other side, you would have this to the interior. So what you have to do is you'll notice on the lube ring itself, it has a little bit of a groove here, but it only has that groove on one side. So that's to allow you to get it on the bearing itself. So what you do is you turn the bearing sideways like this, and you can see that that's how the bearing slides in. It goes in that way, and then you can turn it so that the lube ring cannot come off of the bearing. So once again, I'll show that again. You have a bearing, you have your lube ring, take the bearing, 2 slots, line it up with the outside race of the bearing, put it in, turn it. It turns in there, and now the lube ring is locked onto the bearing. So if you ever have an extra axle in the trailer, you want to make sure that you buy a lube ring to put on there so that you don't have to do that when you go to replace it. Then you just slide it on. You line up the groove on the lube ring with the slot in the cassette, and it sits down in there perfectly without any play. Works out really well. So we're going to go about reassembling the rest of this axle. That's all there is to it.